so glad to have you on today. Thank you so much for taking some time and talking to us about life and about your story. Let's see where we can start. Let's jump right in, okay? Because I'm really anxious to see who you are. Raven,
Yes,
Raven, Raven,
thank you.
Raven.
Thank you for having me. This is great.
Absolutely. How did
As
you
I
get your
drink my
name?
mimosa.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I got a little something, something right here. How did you get your name? Like, do you have the story of why they named you Raven?
My mom, like,
Yeah.
yeah. So Raven's like my birth name.
Well, I'd hope that. I mean, I just hope you didn't pick Raven. But was there
Yes,
some
no, my
inspiration?
mom. What is the story? I want to say she found my name in a baby book. Yeah,
That
my name was
works.
in a baby book, and then she spelled it differently. So
Yeah. So
yeah,
do
and if
you
you
ever
look
get the
up the
corny
meaning
jokes
of
about
Raven.
that's so Raven and all that?
Oh, no, yeah, no. I used to get teased with that a lot in school. Yeah, that's a Raven. They definitely said that to me a lot in school.
Good Lord. Kids are cruel, I tell you, I tell you, I tell you.
They're horrible. They're real
Where are
bad.
you originally from? So I can get that.
Carbondale, Illinois. That's where I was born.
Illinois. All right.
Yes, Southern
And
Illinois.
is that where you started your dance group, the Jagurls?
No, we started here in Atlanta. So I moved to Atlanta in the 5th grade, and I've been
Mm.
here ever since. So I've been in Atlanta for quite a few years.
Yeah, that's a while. You were dancing with Soldier Boy, right?
Yeah. I was in a lot of his videos. The first time ever working with Dre was 2007 when he was at Center Stage. He had a performance at Center Stage, and this is when Crank That had first dropped. It was going
Yeah.
crazy all over everywhere. Before the music video, this is just when the song had first just blew up on YouTube, and he did a show at Center Stage, and my dance team, it wasn't your girls at the time, it was another dance team. We actually opened up for him at the
Ah.
concert. So that was like my first time working with Soldier Boy. So shout out to Q, shout out to Jabbar. They helped coordinate that back in the day, and
Mm.
that's when I first started connecting with Soldier Boy. And then ever since then, him and his team would just say, "Hey, we're shooting this video, we're shooting that video," and even from his Super Swag 18, like they just wanted us to come out, support, and they supported Jagurl TV like 100% a lot. So,
I
well, not
love
Jagurl
that.
TV, but Jagurls, my dance group at the
Yeah,
time.
the girls. And then
Yes,
you took that and made that into a radio situation.
I
How did
did.
that
Look at you
transition?
doing your research.
Oh yeah, I'm not. This is what we do. Okay, this is what we do on the heart. I gotta have
That's
a little
what's up.
info. You gotta have a
That's
little
what's
info.
up.
I don't go anywhere without a little research.
You did. You did your research. That's what's up. So yeah, so I did Jagurl Radio back in 2009, 2010, 2011. And I had a co-host. Shout out to Natazia Armani.
Yes.
That was my co-host at the time. And we literally had a blog talk radio show. And it got so popular. Like, we both were MySpace famous. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
you
So
just
we
took
had
it
a
back.
really
You just
big
took it back.
I took it back. We were MySpace famous, and we had a big following back in the day, especially with Jagurls being so prevalent in the Snap movement that was really growing
Right.
in Atlanta. We created Jagurl Radio, and we would go to videos and like film behind the scenes at music videos. We would do exclusive interviews, and the way Blog Talk was set up, it's only a certain amount of listeners that you can get at a time. Every time we went live, we always maxed out listeners. People used to text me like, "Yo, I can't get in," and I'm like,
David
"I
said
don't know what
Blog
to
Talk
tell you."
Radio.
Right? I don't
David
know
said
what to
Blog
tell
Talk
you.
Radio.
Yeah, so it was lit though, man. Yeah, shout out to Tay. Those were great times, man. I feel like that was that moment growing up that I knew that media was my calling, and I didn't even realize what I was doing. Like, it was more of a hobby for me, not even realizing I would take it into a career, and in the future.
Isn't that crazy how life is? I mean, really, you can find something, you can slip up on your purpose by doing something accidentally or as a hobby. You
Yes.
didn't realize that your hobby is actually your purpose. So how did that transition to where it
Right.
became a
Exactly.
full-time situation for you?
So from Jagurl TV or from Jagurl Radio to Jagurl TV.
Yes.
Okay, so Jagurl Radio ended, I want to say around like 2012. And at the time, I was in school. So I was in school, I was getting ready to graduate, and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, right? Because initially we wanted to take Jagurl Radio and have it where we were doing one-on-one interviews, but you know, it was a few things that like we saw differently on, and we just never revisited the idea.
Yeah.
So we never, continued. So a couple years later, I started working for Akon.
Mm.
Shout out to Heidi Thiam. Shout out to Boo. And shout out to Amber. I used to intern for Boo at the time, and through
Yes.
that internship, I got a job working with Akon. So I worked with Con for 2 years, and the last year that I was working with him, I was sitting at the office and I was like, is this really what I want to do? Like, although I love working with Akon, I love the team, everyone. Shout out
Yeah.
to Miss Kanae, that's his mom. Like, I really love the team, but it was more of a, what do I really want to do? Do I want to be in this office where I'm working, or do I
Yeah.
want to do, like, what do I want to do? Just trying to figure out my purpose, although I love what I did.
Mhm.
And that's where I created Jagurl TV. I created Jagurl TV at the Con Live office in downtown Buckhead, literally in the
Wow.
office at the desk. That's where I created Jagurl TV. So I wanted to incorporate Jagurl Radio in the sense that I was doing interviews, but I wanted to do one-on-one interviews. So just taking it from radio to TV and starting a YouTube channel. So originally it
Love
just
it.
started off supposed to be just a YouTube channel, and then from there, as time just grew, I developed a website, and I was like, maybe I should start blogging, and then that's when the blog started, and that's when I was like, I can't do this by myself, I need a team. And then that's when, the team was structured and built, and July 14th will be the 5th-year anniversary of Jagurl TV.
Congratulations on that. That is
Thank
big
you.
read right there. Absolutely. Like, I think, especially we were just talking with Jasmine. I think um, when young women are in a space where they want to create and they step out to do it, it is so powerful because of all of the things that really are pushing against you, especially in the entertainment industry.
Mm-hmm.
For you to really, what obstacles or challenges have you faced along this path, being a young Black woman in this on this journey?
That's a very good question. So one of the biggest challenges that I feel as if I've came across is being alone and not having that mentor or person to go through to ask questions. Everything that I've
Mm,
done with Jagurl TV has been from just research that I've done, being in the right
yes.
room, overhearing conversations, being in the middle of conversations, and just
Mm,
learning as I went and literally just growing from the ground up instead of
yeah.
having that person to lean on and say, I need help. I didn't have that I need help type of person. It was like a, you got to figure it out type of person.
I get
So,
it. I've been there. I know exactly what feeling you're talking about. I think mentorship is a very hard thing these days for a lot of people to give. Everything is monetized. And so
mm,
it's hard, right? Right. So you're not just giving out information or helping someone come up. There's a financial obligation in order for them to associate with the information that you have. And
mm,
so just having a mentee, just having
preach.
somebody that you say, hey, I got you. I'm going to help you. Come to me when you need something. It's like,
Yeah.
well, if there's not a dollar bill attached, then, you know.
All right.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Trust me. Um, I know all too well. But, you have done very well for yourself. What have been some of the best things if somebody was out there and they were looking for that mentor, but they couldn't find it? What really helped you? What platforms or what mediums helped you find the information you needed to be who you are today?
YouTube. YouTube. I tell my friends all the time, YouTube needs to be YouTube University. Oh my God. You can literally go to, you people should be able to go to YouTube, take classes, and get a degree from YouTube University, because YouTube will teach you and tell you
That's
anything
real.
you need to know. And YouTube was a big part. And when I say YouTube, like, if there was something that I needed or questions that I had or just things I tried to figure out, like, If you don't have a mentor, use YouTube. Like there's people on YouTube that will give advice or whatever. Just anything that you need to know, it's on YouTube. So that would be my
That's
advice.
facts.
Go on YouTube, right? So
That's
I will
facts.
go on, even if I just need some inspiration for the morning, like I'll go on YouTube, I'll watch a quick 10-minute inspirational video. You know, it's like anything that you need to just push you is there. And I definitely utilize YouTube a lot. I still utilize YouTube a lot. It's a part of my morning routine. So like it's a great resource to have if you don't have a mentor, you know.
Yes, that's powerful. That's powerful. Do you have some people that you look to on YouTube more than others?
Ooh, I wouldn't necessarily say people, maybe more so channels, because the channels have mixed motivational videos. So you hear a little bit of everybody. You might hear some Tyrese, you might hear some TD Jakes, you might hear Les Brown, you know, who I love Les Brown. He's a
Yes.
great motivational speaker. You know,
You
it just
gotta be
depends.
hungry. That's my
Yeah,
favorite part.
you gotta be
You gotta be hungry.
gotta be
Don't be
hungry.
hungry. I
It's
love
so
that.
real. It's so real. And you know, the videos that I watch is a mash of everyone. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's no one particular, but it is channels that I look to. You know, a lot of motivational channels that have videos with the subtitles or the word, the captions at the bottom, so you can like read it as you listen. I watch a lot of those videos. So those are like my go-tos.
With that though, you know, it's so many things out here grasping for our attention. And so I know it can be a little distracting to be on YouTube because I know I get stuck in my rabbit hole. But I get on YouTube and I click that first video that I was looking for.
I'm
And
so
then,
sorry. I
oh,
just
you're
got a
fine.
phone call. Somebody called me. I'm
It's
sorry.
all right. And then I'll be on three more videos and an hour has passed. Um, what types of things do you implement to make sure you stay on focus or stay focused and stay on task?
So stay focused and stay on task. And as an idea of watching like YouTube, like how you
Anything
see
in life,
videos,
like how
and
do you do it for your life, for your business?
that's a very good question. And I hold myself accountable and I hold my team accountable. I think when you have accountability and discipline is very, very big. So if anyone is feeling like their attention is drafted, or they're, you know, watching a video and then all of a sudden now you're on the third video, like you're allowing that time to pass and you aren't realizing, like you're letting it happen, and then you're trying to figure out how to reel yourself back in, is self discipline. You have to dominate self discipline. Once you dominate self discipline, the world is yours to conquer. And then having a team to hold you accountable. My assistant holds me accountable. I hold my assistant accountable. Like you have to hold each other accountable for certain things, and you have to be the leader that you want your team to follow as well. So it's a lot
Mm,
of things that come into um, my
that's
mind
good.
when I think about that, but those would probably be my top three.
That's good. Dominate self-discipline.
I'm telling you, when you
I like
dominate
that.
self-discipline, you can literally do anything. Anything. It all starts with you and your self-discipline and the people around you. Because if the people around you ain't got no self-discipline, you think you gonna have self-discipline, you have to also watch who you're around, because the people who you're around makes a huge impact on your work ethic, your self-discipline, your character, all of those things. Just because you're simply just sitting in somebody's presence over and over again, not even realizing that their characteristics are rubbing off on you.
That's powerful. That's really good. Well, for you, you are a young woman who is doing her thing, and you are out on the block interviewing amazing celebrities. Do you have a favorite interview that you've done?
Ooh, favorite interview that I've done. That's a good question. I've done so many. Um, my favorite. You know what my favorite interview is, and I'm not
What's that?
gonna hold you. I interviewed Brandy at Black Girls Rock, and I have been wanting to interview Brandy for probably 2 years before that. Like I always see her on the carpet. They'd be like, "Oh,
Yes.
not," you know how they be pulling people. If you've never experienced or seen a red carpet experience during an award show, it's a lot that goes on. and sometimes celebrities don't get to stop to every outlet. So I've always remember like being around Brandy and not being able to do the interview, or oh, she's not doing it, and I'm like, okay, whatever, right? Like whatever. So Black Girls Rock, she was going to like every publication, and she finally came to, and I just remember like Brandy is like my all-time favorite R&B singer, like hands down. I love Brandy. Even growing up, I watched Moesha, Cinderella. I had the Brandy Barbie. Like I was Team Brandy, right?
Yes.
So even when I used to intern for Tyrese, it's just so crazy how many times I missed her. I used to intern for Tyrese, and Brandy just so happened to be at the house the day when I wasn't there. So it was just like I kept missing opportunities. So when I finally like got like when she finally came to Jagurl TV where we were stationed on the carpet, I told her, I was like, look, girl, it's been forever. I've been wanting to interview you all these years. You're my favorite artist, girl. I'm ready, girl. I just want to let you know you still got it, girl. Your music, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling her all this in her ear before the interview even starts, and just her energy and her reaction. She was just like, like I in the video it's on my Instagram. It's like you can go and watch it, and like just the energy that she gave me, the vibe that she gave me, the girl. Oh my God, I love you. Like the love is so real. I appreciate it. Like. And then the interview, like she just opened up and she was just very like eye locked in the conversation, and it was absolutely the best interview I have ever done so far until I interview Oprah, because that's coming soon. But
I'm
until
for it.
I
Bro,
interview
you better
Oprah,
speak that thing. You
Brand
better
is
speak
the
that
top
thing.
right now.
Yes, I love it. You better speak that thing for real. Let that
Mm.
be heard. Yes, let that be heard in
Okay,
the universe. Oprah, you hear that?
I'm Oprah
Amen.
Junior. People call me Oprah Junior. It's now in my bio. I'm Oprah Junior.
Hey, you can
People
be
tell
Oprah
me
Jr. You can be Oprah Jr. And
yes.
nothing wrong with that. But you are definitely you, and you do you very, very well. Your energy and your passion is like second to none. I
Oh
love
wow,
what
thank
you.
you.
Yeah, absolutely. You got the vibe. You got the whole vibe. What is your favorite thing to really do when it comes to interviewing somebody? Like, what is your favorite technique that you use while interviewing?
A technique that Sway taught me, and I'm gonna tell y'all what he showed. So Sway told me, on a real combo one on one, like yo, Sway, listen, this is boo boo boo. He told me that when I interview entertainers, to listen to what they say,
Mm,
right? So I can ask a question, but if they're telling me an answer and they're telling me something that I can dig deeper into, then I should listen for that, right? Instead of just asking questions from a card, like, I can say, oh, what you got coming up? And they're like, oh, I'm releasing a new song, coming soon. And then I can go to the next question. Okay, when is your next video dropping? Like instead of,
yeah.
and they're like, hold on, you releasing a new song? Who's this song with? Like when can we get this released? Like listening to them and having a conversation versus
Mm,
listening just to ask questions. Listen to have a conversation and listen to what they say, because sometimes they'll tell you stuff you don't even realize, and you can elaborate on that and create a whole conversation and get them to open up even more. So
that's
that's
awesome. That was
something that
good.
Sway told me.
Thank you, Sway, for that. And when was one of the
Yes.
first times that you actually felt like you used that technique?
On the carpet at the BET Hip Hop Awards. Literally, that's when I felt it. I did it, I felt it, and it was like, okay, bet I see it. Like I can grasp how the conversation tone just changes from just asking straight questions to actually listening to their response, and then asking questions based off what they're saying.
I love that. You better do it.
Yes.
How how's this time been for you with your love and dating?
You know what? I'm so personal when it comes to relationships and dating. Like, I don't really broadcast that to the world. And to be honest, it's really like up and down. I don't know, because it's like on one end, I thought things were going well with a certain someone, and then now it's like I'm back at square one. So I am dating. Um, and that's where I'm at right now. No relationship, Nothing serious with anyone, just simply dating.
How's your schedule? And thank you for opening up, by the way. How is your schedule permitting you to date?
It's not. It's not. I got a couple guys right now. Like, I gotta reschedule. Sorry, gotta reschedule. Sorry, gotta reschedule. Like, it's so crazy. And like, some nights I'll be good. I can text, but then I may go 2 days without talking to someone, and then I got their message left on red, and they wondering what's going on. And really, it's like I've seen it, but I got a whole bunch of other things going on. So my schedule is crazy. It's so hard to date with a busy schedule, but I do want to get to a point where I am dating more flexibly, I guess, if that's a way to say it. But my schedule busy. I ain't got time. Got too much going on. I got too many, amazing ideas that I'm working on, and so many things I wanna do. And it's like, although I would love to go, like I just went on a date last week, which was so cool. As much as I would love to go on more dates, I'm just in a texting zone right now.
I got you. I mean, that's a real space. You got to know where you are. People always ask me what's the preferred space. I don't think there's a preferred. I think you have to be where you are and be honest about that space, and then move from that honesty. I will say though, are you too busy to shower or brush your teeth?
Sometimes.
I'm not talking about quarantine. I'm not talking about
I brush my
quarantine.
teeth, but sometimes I might wake up, go spit on the computer. I don't hit a shower till 6 o'clock. So yeah, I get that busy. That's my work. That's how I am. Shit. But I'll brush my teeth. That's the first thing I do. I brush my teeth, and when I brush my teeth, I got my morning affirmations on my mirror. So I brush as I brush. I read, my affirmations on my mirror, and then I'm literally I go straight. My office is. I work from home. My office is at home. I'm literally straight on the office. By 7 o'clock, I'm checking in with my assistant. By 8 o'clock, we're on our conference call for that day, and then literally the day is just scheduled from there. So sometimes I really don't hit, depending on when I'm up, I probably won't hit a shower till 6 at night, or I'll be lucky enough to hit it at 6:30 if I'm doing my morning routine on that day. So, yeah, my life is it's busy.
I get it. But like you said, it's not too busy to brush those teeth. And the reason why I even brought that up.
No.
Yeah,
Definitely
the reason why I brought that up.
text.
No, I know. I brought that up for a specific
I just
reason.
don't.
Yeah, you know that you can schedule time with people the way if you really want it. Like if you really, really want to do something, you always make time for it.
I agree.
Yeah, so scheduling your life and scheduling that time in is, if you really want this and want it now, you just have to make the time and put it in your schedule. Like you have to block off 30 minutes and say, I'm going to do this now.
I agree.
Yeah, that's it.
I agree. Now we're referring to dating?
Referring to whatever you wanted to do with that time for love.
Like, you're talking about dating? Okay.
But if you have to schedule someone into your schedule as well, you don't have to tell them to schedule them, but you say, I'm going to give him this hour, and you can schedule somebody in.
True. I agree with you 100%.
So I don't do a lot of excuses, but I love coaching people. I don't do a lot of excuses because I know people always get done what they really want. And so you got to be honest also with yourself. It may be something that you want but don't want right now. It may be that your focus is more on your business. And if that's the case, here's a better thing to do. Pause all dating. Because if you really just want to focus on your business, focus on your business. And then that way you won't have this feeling of regret about how you're handling or mishandling people.
I agree 100%, and I think that's where I'm at right now. I just need to pause dating, just focus on my career, and then when I'm ready to start back dating, then go back. Because this last situation got me like, that.
I get it. It's okay to go back.
I don't want to be bothered with nobody.
Right, at all, right? You don't want to be like, I get it. You want to pull back. It is best to go ahead and be back in the single phase. And when I say single, I mean that's a whole phase by itself. Where not that you are just physically not in a relationship, but that you are in the phase of singleness where you are intentionally single, that you are focused on building self, that you are more selfish, that you are willing to focus on your time, your energy, your growth, your development. And that's okay. That's a phase. Going into the dating phase is a whole nother phase because you're letting go some of that selfishness so that you can make time for other people, so you can fit them into your schedule, so you can figure out if they're going to have time throughout this day, next day. I am going to respond to their messages. But if you know you honestly just want to be more selfish, and that's not a bad word, if you want to be selfish, then let yourself be single.
There it is. There it is.
There it is. And that's okay. Like, use that season well. You know,
Yeah, I'm on that single phase, right? I'm on that right now. That's where I'm at right now.
and be happy about it and be confident. And
Oh,
don't let anybody make you feel
yes.
bad about it.
Yes, I agree 120%.
Yes. So I just said that just to help out a little bit.
Well, I
So
appreciate it. Listen, I soak in advice and knowledge very well. So no, I'm taking it all in with a grain of salt.
that's all love. That's all love. I know so many people that when they get single or when they accept their singleness, they feel like this cloud of guilt is over their head because they're not going after their love. But I feel like the more, let me just say this, the closer you are to yourself and the more single you are, single means whole, the more whole you are, wholly yourself, truly yourself, you are much better in a relationship when you finally get in one. So,
Mm-hmm. I
so,
agree. I
so it's
agree
worth
100%. I think that's
it's
so
worth
true.
it.
Very
Yes.
true.
So tell me more about who you are as a person when it comes to what you love. And I mean love, love, love to eat. What's your favorite thing to, if you were eating something right now and that was your dream thing to eat, what would it be?
um,
Ooh, she thinking. She is thinking.
favorite thing to eat.
Do you eat?
So it used to be pasta. Then I think I
Uh-huh.
pastaed myself out. I was just like, can't eat no more pasta. Now it's it's tacos.
Tacos. There we go. There's nothing wrong with a little
I really
taco.
have to think about it like, damn, like what's my favorite right now? And to be honest, it's tacos. Like my birthday's on Wednesday. I'm having a taco night. Like I
There
like
you
tacos.
go. Live it up. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Have a little taco night and do yourself well. So let's when you are going to move into the dating phase, let's talk about some more things. Make this a little easier on yourself, helping you practice. So what is your favorite type of movie?
Romance and comedies.
Romance and comedy. So we know what kind of Netflix and chilling you're going to be doing.
Yeah, I
Uh,
love comedies. Comedies really top. Comedies is first, romance is second. But I love comedies.
Love that. All right. All right.
Yes.
So what about deal breakers? What are the some of the top deal breakers for you when it comes to somebody you're considering?
Lack of communication. Very big on communication, just talking in general. And communication is key to any ship, right? Relationship, friendship, partnership. You know, it's relationship is communication is key to relationships. I'll say that. So
Absolutely.
communication, they have to be a thinker. When I say a thinker, that means he's processing his thoughts before he speaks. He ain't just speaking for the first thing that comes off his mind. Like he's actually listening to
Mm.
what I'm saying, and his response is showing that he's listening to what I'm saying instead of just saying whatever because you heard me say I'm over it, and out of all the things I said, I'm over it is what stood out, which is the most negative thing I said. You know, that's another thing that, you know, deal breaker to me. And the second thing, third deal breaker is they have to love themselves.
Mm.
Like I feel like when a man loves himself, it shows, and he
Yes.
has to have love for himself, love for his mother. You know, that says a lot too. You know, how a man treats his mother is how he looks at women. And if a man doesn't treat his mother right, or doesn't treat his baby mother right, or you know, it just says a lot about his character. And that goes into another thing too, um, which goes into my fourth reason: spirituality.
Mm.
I'm not really big on religion. No shade to anyone who is religious, but I'm more spiritual. So
Mm.
that would be something else that I would need from my significant other. They believe in the universe and energy and vibrations, and you know, I'm
Yes.
just very big on that as well. And those are all the things I have off the top of my head.
That's
Notice
good.
how I
That's a
didn't
good
say
list.
anything physical. I don't care about how you look. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can grow to love someone for how they look, but it's how they treat you, right? Oh yeah, and that's my last thing too. Like, I love to be treated like a queen. You know, my love language is gift giving. You know, gifts. So you know, I love to spoil. I love to be spoiled. So that's like another one for me.
I love it. Well, see, that's healthy, and knowing what you want and what you don't want are part of the keys of finding the love that's going to fit for you. So a little practice there for when you start implementing that.
Mm-hmm.
I am glad that you are that clear, because you actually are pretty clear for someone who is so busy. But that happens. I mean, life kind of teaches you that, right? Like you
Yeah,
may
it
not
took
be in a
time. I was gonna say
relationship.
this didn't happen overnight. It took time for me to realize what I wanted. But you know, this last situation, it really made me realize what I wanted. And
Mhm.
you know, now I have a very, like you said, clear understanding.
Mm. What do you find most attractive about a man?
Woo! First thing is his body. Oh, if I had the first look at a man, first thing I'm looking at is body. What that body looking
Come
like? What
on,
about them
T.
arms? I love arms. Oh my god.
Come
I'm a sucker
on.
for arms. I'm a sucker for arms. Cause my arm gonna be on your arm. You know what? It's like I wanna. Yeah. So that's like the first thing. If we're talking about like physical characteristics, is the first thing. Mm. So yeah, that's the first thing that I get
Yeah,
attracted to. Then the second thing is his thought process. You could tell a lot about a person's thought process from a conversation.
it's very
Like,
true.
I listen to a man talk and I just listen. You
Mm.
know, I listen for how his mind processes the words that he says is coming out of his mouth. And sometimes, you know, I be listening like, okay, I get that. You know, and then sometimes I'll
Yes.
be like, okay, you know, like I have to look up sometimes, like, okay, you know, I'm a big listener. So, you know, if you're talking to me, I'm gonna be listening to what you say. So,
Yes.
you know, I'm big. I'm definitely a listener. I have to be because I'm in the entertainment industry and media. So all we do is listen, you know, and create
Mm.
stories. So I have to listen.
I love it. Well, yeah, you got to definitely use whatever skills you have in your relationship. A lot of people forget that. Use your skills from whatever industry or experiences you had and
Mm-hmm.
make them relatable, transferable to your dating love life, right? Like,
Uh-huh.
use it. Like if you're
Exactly.
an investigator, you need to know how to ask the right questions to get the information you want.
Exactly.
Hello. Don't act like you don't know.
I
Women are the
I
best at
agree.
that, though. Women are the best investigators. That's why you're doing so well in what you're doing, because that's what that is, right? Like I love it.
Yes,
I
thank you.
love it. You do even some brand consulting and stuff like that too, right?
I do more so like with branding yourself, like you know, within yourself. So like spiritual coaching,
Mm.
media coaching, you know, entertainment industry as far as the media news industry goes. I do a lot of consulting, and then of course with spirituality and you know, knowing who you are, your career path, and where you want to go. Just identifying with yourself. I do a lot of self coaching as well.
Mm. If there was one place out of all places you could be, other than Atlanta, for a vacation, where would you go?
Ooh, vacation Bora Bora.
Come on, Bora Bora. You said that quick. You're
Mm-hmm.
planning. You're planning. I
Oh,
see
I'm
you.
ready. I'm plotting. Plotting. Bora
Why Bora
Bora is
Bora?
the trip. It's so exclusive, and it's so rare that people don't Bora Bora is just one of the places that you don't hear a lot of people going in their lifetimes. You know, like it's so exclusive. First of all, it's expensive. You know what I'm saying? It's expensive. But you know, it isn't one of them places that you hear a lot of people that travel to. Like, oh, I'm going to Miami or I'm going to Jamaica. No, I'm going to Bora Bora. You know what I'm saying? Like Bora Bora, like that's just it's more of the exclusiveness, and then the idea of having the the um the huts on the water, and just having that access to the ocean at night. If I want to just get out of my room and just go right into the water, I'm right there. Like it's just so luxurious, and I'm just so ready to go. Like
All
that's
right,
mine.
you're making me want to get over there myself. Come on. I
That's
know there's
mine.
some people on
That's
here who
my
are like,
space. That's where
okay,
my
let me Google Siri, Google Bora Bora. Look at that. I can see everybody looking at pictures right now. It's going to be trending after this.
Okay.
Come on, Bora Bora. I'm going to have to look that up myself.
You never
Uh,
seen Bora Bora?
I've never been.
No, I said have you heard of it?
I've heard of it, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna say I can show you now. Hold on, listen.
Look, she ready. She is ready.
Mm-hmm. It's
You,
so
I feel like you got
beautiful.
a vision board with Bora Bora on it.
I do.
So you look.
Look at this. See that? It's like on the water.
Ooh.
That's one of the resorts there. And like it's so like look at this. There's another one. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. And you stay in those, and I mean there's bathrooms, there's rooms, like
I feel like I would be nervous to do a backflip.
look at
I'll
this.
be in the water.
This is the type I want to stay on. See how they have the stairs that just go right into the ocean. You can just swim in the ocean at night, and it's really exclusive and ducked off. Like that's my type of vibe.
Yeah, that's next level right there. We'll be there one day. How about that?
Yes,
The
it's on
Lord
my
will.
vision board for real, for real.
Yes, come on now. That's a real vision right there. I see you. You were ready for that one. Yeah,
Mhm.
and that's the same way that you have that clarity about what you want with that, you need to have that with your love life. All right, all right. Slip that back in
I
there.
just feel like at this point, I don't want to even date anymore. Like, I'm just over the dating scene. I think you made a very valid point to focus on myself and my career. And once I get that situated within myself, then I will be able to be in a great relationship at that point. But,
That's
and
right.
none of these two guys are intimidated by me. I intimidate a lot of men. So it's like,
Mm.
you know, there goes another issue with my dating world. You know, once guys see who I am and what I do, and oh my gosh, you know this person, you know that person. That's really intimidating to men. And I've had a lot of great men who I thought had really good potential who were intimidated by my success and like fell back. So it's like I have to
Mm.
find someone on my equal level. I don't even want to say on my level because I don't think it's more of a level thing. Just someone who isn't someone who has security within himself. Let me say that. I think that's
Mm.
probably the best way to say it. Who
I
has
love it.
security within himself.
And you got that security within yourself.
Yes, and I need my man to have it too. But you know, it's levels to this shit.
There are definitely levels. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Levels,
I,
levels.
I appreciate you sharing so much. Make sure you let everybody know where they can find you. I don't want to forget that.
Yes, no, at Jagurl Ravin. Follow at Jagurl TV. #1 source for positive celebrity culture. All we talk about is the great impact that these celebrities are making on the positive impact that these celebrities are making just in their lives in general. So make sure you guys do that. And Jagurl TV, make sure you guys go and subscribe to our newsletter. You'll get updates every week on different stories that come out. And yeah,
I
that's
love it.
me, Jagurl
I
Rivers,
love it.
Jagurl TV. Oh, also,
Yes.
I guess I can make the official announcement now. I'm getting ready to be a part of an amazing podcast. It's called For Women by Women. So make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, the letter 4 women, so 4 women by women. And it's me, Jazzy McBee from Streets 94.5 here in Atlanta, Risky, aka Ebony,
Yes.
and Shay Mack. So make sure you guys look out for that. We're in the process of filming the podcast, so that's gonna be out very, 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 very soon. And shout out to JT, because JT just checked in. He did our logo and everything. So shout out to JT. If you guys need logos, designs by JT. He's dope.
Got to check him out for sure. And congratulations on the new show. I'm looking forward to that energy, because all of y'all are little powerhouses.
Oh, it's gonna be great. I'm super excited for that one.
How does it feel working beside other strong women?
Oh my God, it's like a massive movement. Like what's the word I'm looking for? Momentum. It's like mass momentum, you know. And it's like to be around other power hitters, and to feed off their energy and how they work and their work ethic, and to be around that and apply that to you and create a team and create a structure. It's like, yes, like that's what I want. You are like the 5 people who you are around. So if you're around heavy hitters and people who are moving and grooving and doing amazing things, then you are likely to pick up on that characteristic of that person, because that's what you're around. So be mindful of your circle. But it's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's about time. I've had friends I've lost, who just didn't see things how I saw things. And there's a lot of my old friends are now starting families and have their house moms, and that just isn't the route that I went. And it just feels good to be surrounded around women who get it, who aren't afraid to be who they are, because they know that they're secure within themselves and they don't have to worry about fearing the women around them, because they are powerhouses. I am a powerhouse. So it just feels great to be around other powerhouses who know their worth and who are very driven and determined and know how to get things done, execute, and do it the right way.
Better say that. You said that with the conviction. My. I felt that one.
What about you? Where your woman at? You single? Look, hold on. You be asking everybody else about
Well,
love
when
life.
I get on your show, we'll work that out. All right. In the meantime.
Okay. I'm going to hold you to that now. I'm going to hold you to that.
See that? There you go. We'll work it out.
Yes.
No, you've been awesome. I enjoyed this so much. You are so much fun. And since you are also some good people in Atlanta. Now, everybody we've been interviewing is right here in the city. So I can't wait for this to be over, because I'm doing a whole reunion show. So we all gonna get together and connect, do some more networking. I think it's gonna be something big happening after this is over. This is like what you say, momentum. I feel a momentum shift about to happen for a lot of us who are in this area. No, seriously, I feel like Atlanta is about to do something different. And I feel like there's going to be a true network of people that really are like-minded to create those mentors and those mentees, to really not financially have to think about, how am I just going to get some help? Like you said, it shouldn't have to be that we go to YouTube when we have people right next door that are doing what we want on the next level. And you just ask them a few questions, and it's not like you're trying to take advantage of all their services. You're just trying to get a little bit of advice. I think we need more of that. I feel like in every way, if entrepreneurs can't do anything else, we can definitely help mentor. That could be our community service. That could be our activism in some way, shape, or form to help another brother.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree 100%, for sure.
Yeah. So I'm glad that we're connected. I look forward to talking more. And yeah, if you want the answer to those questions, you can definitely just have me on and we'll talk more.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. I'm going to hit your people now.
Let's go.
Roll your people up.
You know my people. My people know your people.
I know your people. My people know your people.
Shout out to Leslie and Priscilla, Tops Media, for all they do. It's Tops PR for all they're doing. It's amazing. They do a great job. And as you know, they are extremely professional at everything they do. Yes. So I'm glad that they connected us. And I look forward to talking more, my dear.
Yes, no, for sure. Definitely look forward to it as well. Thank you for having me. This was great. feels
This
good to
was
talk
fun.
about myself. You know, I'm always the one
I
interviewing
know.
Wings, so it just feels good to be on the other side of the table.
A lot of people don't get that chance, you know. I get it. I get it. Trust me. I'm normally talking about other people's problems all day. So for opportunity when it's reversed, I cherish it a little bit. It feels special. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad to be able to present this opportunity for you. And very soon, I hope that we're outdoors so we can all get together and have that glass of wine I saw you sipping on
Well,
together.
a mimosa,
Oh, that's right, Mama. Well, that's
you know.
wine with a little
Yes,
juice.
mimosa, you know.
I just
But
finished
yes,
mine.
and
All
shout
right.
out to all the Geminis. It's Gemini season. My birthday's on Wednesday. I'm going to be turning up on Wednesday from home. But I think I'm gonna go live and do like a birthday turn up or something. I
You
don't know.
should. You should. You should do all that. Then I'll be on it. What time? What time? Well, you just put it out there. We'll
I'll let
find
you
out
know.
what
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah. I'll let you
Yeah,
know.
let my
That was
people.
so spontaneous. I just said it. You
Yeah.
know, very
Right.
spontaneous. I definitely will let you know for sure. I'll let everybody know. Let the whole world know.
Let the world know. All right.
Hmm.
Have a beautiful night.
Yes,
Enjoy
you
the
too.
rest of
Thank
the
you so much
Sunday.
for having me. Are you
Absolutely.
gonna
Have a
save this
beautiful.
live?
Yes, I'm going to save it, but it's only going to be up for a moment. It's going to go right on to YouTube within the next week.
Oh, okay, perfect, awesome,
Yeah. So you'll have access. Don't worry. You'll get the link.
awesome. Have a great night.
You too, dear. Take care.